Good morning, Year 4. I hope you're all ready for doing some fabulous maths today. We'll get started straight away with our mixed arithmetic sessions. So if I just go onto my screen share, and I would like you to have a little look at these different calculations. I want you to have a look carefully, thinking about which ones you do as a written or which ones you would do as a mental method, and think about why you would choose to do them in that way. So pause the video and have a little go, and then we'll work them out together. Off you go. Fabulous, guys. Well done for that. So what we're going to do now is I'm going to share with you some of the methods that we may have decided to do together. So the first one that we got asked to solve was 120 divided by 4 was our question. Well, this one was to do as a mental method. Now, I found 120 divided by 4 a little bit tricky if I just thought of it like that. But actually, well, I know 12 divided by 4 is 3. So if I know that, that means that I will also know 120 divided by 4 must be 30. So it's using what I know to help me to answer the question. I went on to the next one again. This was to do mentally. This was 90 add 60. Again, that sounds a little bit tricky. So I went, well, actually, if I know 9 add 6 is 15, then I will also know that 90 add 60 is 150. So thinking each time, don't panic, just look at those numbers and think about, well, what do I know to help me build it up a little bit further? The next two, they were to be done as a written method. And this one was saying 7,431, subtract a mystery number here, equaled 4,843. Well, I thought to help me understand this, I would draw a bar model. So I put, well, this is my total, and these two numbers would equal that. So I thought, right, I must do it as a column method now. And that was there just to help me understand, because this is my mystery number here, isn't it? Okay, so I have done 7,431, and I was going to subtract away this, because then I know how much I've got left here. So subtract 4,843. Now, straight away, I can see why I wanted to do this as a written method, because I'm going to need to do an exchange, because I've only got one here and I can't take away 3. So I'm going to do an exchange, take one of the 10s. That means I've got 20 left. So now I could do 11, subtract 3, which is going to equal 8. Then I'm going to have a look again. Oh, now I've got 20, take away 40. Well, I can't do that. So I'm going to do a next exchange from the hundreds. So I'm going to put 100 here. So now I've got 120 and a 3 there. So I've got 120, subtract 40. That's going to give me 80. Now I've got 300, take away 800. Well, yet again, I can't do that. So I'm going to need to do another exchange and put 1,000 there, and then put that as 6,000. So now I've got 1,300, subtract 800, and that's going to equal me 500. And finally, I've got 6,000, subtract 4,000, and that's 2,000. So I've got my final answer. Definitely needed a written method there to help me solve that one. My last one is 456 multiplied by 3. Now, I don't know about you. I'm pretty good at my 3 times table, but I'm not counting up quite up to here. So I'm going to be doing this then as my written method. So I'm going to be doing 3 multiplied by 6 is going to be 18. So I'm going to put my 10 underneath here and my 8 here. I'm then going to do 5 multiplied by the 3. And I know that is going to be 15. Add on this extra 1 here, and that's going to give me my 16. I've now got 4 multiplied by 3, which is 12. Don't forget this one here, and that is going to give me my 13. So I've got my answer of 1,368. I wonder how you managed with your mixed calculations. I wonder if you chose the same method as me or if you chose to solve it in a different way. Either way, as long as you're having a go, that's all that actually matters. So well done, guys. Okay, so let's go back to our screen. Okay, hi guys, let's go back then to our screen share and find what we're going to be doing today. So today we are going to be using column addition for two 3-digit numbers where the sum exceeds 1,000. Now let's look at what we need to do. So we want to be using our calculations, we want to use concrete resources. So that means using counters, using maybe you're getting out the Lego pieces again, maybe we're getting out the little pasta pieces again. You think about what you can do to move around. Represent the calculations pictorially. You're going to apply your number blind knowledge, and we're going to explain when an exchange is needed. And really, really important, we've got to use the correct layout. So let's have a little look at our teach it today. So we're going to use the counters to create 3-digit numbers, which will total more than 1,000. So the best way for me to do that is to actually show you. So let me go back to my other camera so that we've got chance to actually have a look and do this one together. So now you're not going to have all of the fancy equipment. You could very easily write this on a piece of paper. My counters, I know I'm using the like the school ones, but equally don't forget, last time I taught you, it was about we could use pasta pieces, we could use bits of Lego, we could use lots of buttons. We even had some people using biscuits and sweets last time we did these. So that's absolutely fabulous. Think about whatever you've got at home, and it's really valuable. Now, remember, my calculation first of all said, what is a 3-digit number? And I want you to really think about what does that mean? Well, a 3-digit number could be as simple as that. If I put 100 in here, I would have a 3-digit number because I'd have 100. I could put 2 tens in there and a 1 in there. What would that equal? Have a think. Well done. It would be 121. That's a 3-digit number. How about if I did this? What's this one going to equal? Let me make those nice and tidy so you can see them clearly at home. I'll put that on there. What's this one now equal? I've got 200, got 2 tens, and 3 ones. So it's 223. That's another example of a 3-digit number. Now, what this is asking us today is to not just do any old 3-digit number. We want to do a 3-digit number where our total would equal more than 1,000. So if I started off with one of our 3-digit numbers and I said, right, I'm going to have, and I'll push this up so I've got enough space, 121. And I want to add that to another number so that when I eventually add them together, it's going to equal over 1,000. So, right, I'm going to put my line there so you know that they're going to be separate. Okay, so I'm going to add to that. I'm going to add a few more ones to it. Let's have 3 ones. Let's add to it just one more 10. Got to think carefully. I've only got one there, and it's got to be over 1,000. Let's see. So I know I'd have to add 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Now, that's what I'm going to try first of all. So let's see. So if I'm going to add those together, let's see what I've got in total. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'm going to put those together. So I've got 4. How many tens have I got? 1, 2, 3. I've got 3 tens. And let's see if I've managed to get over 1,000. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I have just managed to do it there. And I'll put that in the thousands column. So I've got 1,034. So there's different numbers and different ways that I can actually have a go at making my counters equal over 1,000. And I think you agree, I just managed to do that then. Okay, so let's have a little go at looking at what we're going to be doing today. So if we go back to our screen, and I will share with you what it's going to look like. So I'm not just wanting you to play with the counters, I'm then wanting you to have a go at, can you represent your answers using our part whole and our bar model? Now, these are things that we've done in school before. So remember, your largest number will go here in your part whole, and the two parts, the two numbers that you've added together are going to go here. In your bar model, remember the biggest number is going to go here, and the two numbers that you're adding together are going to go here. And remember, you're just using your hundreds, your tens, and your ones, and put the two numbers together, that's going to equal over 1,000. So today it's just revision. It's just really just having a go and enjoying maths. So for your do it, remember, you're creating 3-digit numbers, which will total more than 1,000. Now, remember, you have a go, see what you can do your jottings down. It's going to really help you to do that pictorially. Use anything that you've got around the house to actually help you experiment with those. And when you've done your do it, I want you to have a go at your secure it. So pause the video, do it, then come back to me. Okay, hi guys. I hope you've had really good time having a go at making your numbers over 1,000. I'm really interested to see what you managed to find out today. Now, on our secure it, I want you to explain a mistake. Can you spot the error that this person has done? Because remember, maths is all about looking for patterns, okay? So this is saying I've got 721. Add to that 327, and the answer is 1,006. Now, do you agree or do you disagree? Okay, I want you to prove your thinking, and then equally, I want you to see if you can find out why that person has made a mistake or whether they're right. I'm going to say which. So pause the video, have a go, and then come back to me and we'll work it out together.